So one of the things we mentioned here in chapter 3 is communicating and collaborating on the web, and that's absolutely the case. We do that for all of us who have survived the pandemic so far. We have been using communication and collaboration on the web. What I wanted to do here was just highlight really quickly how remarkably quickly this can be as long as we use the proper tool. And the tool we're going to show here is actually just Gmail in your phone. So instead of, and I understand there's a million different ways to do this, but in the last year and a half, this has proven to me to be the very, very simplest way to get not just yourself, but somebody else up and running and into a virtual meeting at the same time. So here I am on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. You can see all my logins for Twitter though, and Anchor.fm where we have our podcast. But this is my Gmail for RVCCIS Info, our channel here at CIS. And everything here is standard Gmail. So this is on my iPhone. And you'll notice in the lower right-hand corner, what we see is Meet. And this is all there is to it. Click on Meet. And if somebody gives you a code, you would join with a code. So that's the upper right-hand corner, and away you go. I'm just going to go ahead and click on New Meeting here. You can schedule a meeting if you want. You can get a link that you can share with people and then come back and do it later. But here's the easiest one, is start an instant meeting. You're going to see my ceiling. That's right up here. Hello, everybody. And that's it. You see this little share invite right down there. You can send it via Gmail. You can send it via text message. You can send it via email account if you've got a separate email client set up on there. And you just end up sending that to somebody. And whether or not they have a phone or anything, with that link, they can open it in a browser. Any browser will do. And as long as you have a webcam or a microphone, your meeting is instantly set up. There's nothing else you need to do. It is a huge time saver. Installing Zoom and doing everything there is a huge pain. There's security updates all the time, etc. All of this is server side, for the most part anyway. All of this is server side, and Google takes care of all of the nitty gritty for you. You don't even need to have Chrome as the browser. You just have to have that meet.google.com invite. It is a fantastic way to get communicating and get collaborating on the web nearly instantaneously. You can share screens, you can do anything else you need to from there, and it is embarrassingly simple. 2 tabs. Meet at the bottom right-hand side of your Gmail window, and then from there, instant Meet, and that's all you have to do. Really easy. Part 2 to this is the collaboration part on the web. So what we're looking at here is Google Drive on my iPhone. Now, you can get Google Drive by visiting the web at drive.google.com on any browser, so a desktop browser. For instance, you could get Google Drive, still this hand right there, on an iPad. It's much larger, it's easier to work with. And frankly, it's not as full-featured as Office 365, which I know is the thing we use in class. And it really, truly is the most professional piece of software, Office 365 or Office 2019 or 2021 Pro Plus, as is going to come out, I think it's October 5, rather. So in the very, very near future here. But again, in simple is best news, Google Drive really is best. Once you get the app installed, once you sign in, you can see up there that R is my login for Rock Valley College again. And I don't have anything in here presently because I've actually never used it for this before. But you see the little plus button here in the lower right-hand corner. If you just go ahead and click on that, we get some things that we can do. what I'm going to suggest to you, the easiest way to collaborate with somebody on a project, if you are going to be doing a paper, is Google Docs. So go ahead and click on Google Docs. So if I was to do a paper, we would potentially have to come through here and get the Google Docs app. You do not have to do this on every device. I don't have it installed on here because I have, this is a long way around and I should have grabbed another device. I have the iOS 15 installed on here, and I stopped giving permissions to Google Docs because I just haven't installed the software again yet. But once you hit on the plus for that, you'll be able to go in and edit simple documents. The best part about this is you can edit the same document between two different people at the same time on different devices. So you can be at home on your laptop, somebody else can be at home on their laptop, and you can be typing in the same document without having to create that utter chaos that happens when you're working on part of a draft, somebody else is working on part of the same draft, somebody else needs to get in there, and everything just kind of gets out of control, right? This is a great way to have people doing things simultaneously. To be able to see, like, one person will get a green cursor, the other person gets a red cursor, and it'll say, Eric is typing, or it'll say Stephanie is typing, or it'll say whatever it needs to is typing. And then you'll see that actual real-time collaboration happen there in the same document at the same time, and you do not need to have the other party signed in with a Gmail account. They can just be in an invited party, and with that invite they can edit your document. So it's easier than ever to communicate and collaborate on the web. You can even do it from your phone. I don't suggest you want to write a paper from there, but you can start.